Hi, I'm Robin Forster with Feel So Alive, and today I'm at Georgiana's house. She has been kind enough to let me play with her stove, and what I mean by that is she has a glass top stove. She just bought this house. It's an older home, and the stove has been here for a little while, and there is a bit of dirt on it, and I said, does anyone have a glass top stove that I could show how easy it is to clean it? And she said, yes, pick me. I would love to have my stovetop cleaned for free. So that's what we're doing today. Let's go ahead and get started. Looking at the glass stovetop, it's funny trying to film this for you so you can see how dirty it is. It has an amazing reflection. Are you seeing that? So trying to get a feel for what it is that we're going to be taking off so you can see the before and after pictures. Let's look at the stove, and where should we begin? So the first thing I'm going to do is get it wet, and I'm going to go ahead and just do one side to start with. And in this bottle, actually what I'm using is our window cleaner. It's Basic H, which is a non-toxic, biodegradable, all-purpose cleaner. There's 2 drops. Yes, you heard me right. There are only 2 drops of Basic H in this window cleaner. All the rest, 16 ounces of your own water, so you don't pay for shipping on water. And then what I'm going to use is some Scour Off. And I've had a lot of people tell me that this does a remarkable job on glass stovetops. So that's why I wanted to come over to Georgiana's house and see if it really does. Because people have been telling me great things about it. So I went ahead and got my sponge damp. It's a fresh sponge. I'm going to take just a little bit of this Scour Off, and I'm going to go ahead and just start working it around on here. And one of the awesome things about Scour Off is that you can always add more water if you want it a little bit stronger, and you can let it just sit. Oh, and something I was telling a friend of mine the other day who's into riding bicycles and has really nice show car is that you can use Scour Off to go ahead and clean the chrome. And this is also a very green product that actually works. So let's see, we just spent a couple of minutes on this. Let's add a little bit more water. And we'll let it sit for a second while we kind of watch it do its work. And I think just for fun, I'm going to grab a little bit more Scour Off, and see, I'm not grabbing very much. This is just a little dab because we've added more water. We're letting it sit for a few minutes. And one of the places that I learned about this, I was over at a friend's house and she was switching to Shackley. This was a couple of years ago. And she had been taking razor blades to her glass top stove, which I'm guessing is kind of a sketchy thing to do, but I mean, that's how dirty her stove was, and that was how much trouble she was having with it. And I said, well, let's try Scour Off. And so we did, and she was just amazed at the difference that it made in her stove. And of course, I didn't take any pictures of that. So I went ahead and shut the camera off and just took a few minutes to scrub a little bit more on the one side that we're doing first. And then my friend Georgiana, whose stove this is, came walking through. And Georgiana, would you like to share with everyone what you said when you saw this?
I said, oh my God, is that the same stove? And then I said, wait, are you going to do the other side? It's amazing. I thought that it was going to be that way until I replaced it.
And the interesting thing I found while scrubbing on this, because I don't have one, which is why I'm borrowing Georgiana's, is that you have to look kind of sideways along the surface. You have to really come on, almost kneel down to see where some of the built up residue is. So that was really fascinating. If you look just straight on, you sometimes miss it. So to answer Georgiana's question, yes, I'm going to do the other half.